Yo.
Hey, yo, Quake, why you do that for?
Hey, yo, what up? It's your boy AE the Great, and you are now tuned in to About Everything, the podcast. Right now, my special guest is, one of the only farmer boys that always been out there. I've been on the road with this boy for years. We've been out there for years on the road. I'm talking about New York, Philly, Trenton, the whole Jersey, Delaware. We've been out Chester. We've been out Allentown. We've been out Reading. We hit amusement parks to perform together. Life been like a roller coaster together. You know what I mean? Shit. What more can I say? I got my boy H Diz on the motherfucking show.
You. What's up?
You know what I mean? What's up? What's been up with you lately, man? What's the catch up with the catch up?
Well, first, I appreciate you inviting me here. The About Everything podcast. I see you doing your thing over here.
Yeah.
I got it. It's only right if I stop by.
Big fan.
I got to show love, support. You support, so I support you.
Yeah.
That's the type of guy you is. What's going on lately with me?
Yeah.
Pretty much, I just been in a kind of like a weird space with the music a little bit. Just been trying to just dive in a little bit deeper into the music, put more effort into the tracks and the production of it. Getting everything situated with and trying to give y'all like the same diz, but like a fresh fresh kind of trying to think how I say it, like a fresh vibe or a fresher vibe, like something that y'all could relate to, especially with the new music and generation and everything that's out here right now. Still trying to stay to myself, but still trying to, mix it up with what's going on today. So just revamping, a little bit of revamping, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Shoot, well, the last track you had that you dropped that everybody was in tune with, the people that don't know, like get them in tune with the last track, you know what I mean?
So I actually dropped two tracks. I'm gonna say I might be wrong. I'm saying in 2023, I dropped like two tracks. I think one might have came out in 2022 towards the end of the year, and then one was like early 2023. But I dropped a track called Blindside featuring another artist from here in Jersey. His name is Worldwide JP. Shout out to him. And then I got another song with my boy King Most out of North Jersey. It's called Proof. Proof been doing pretty good. Blindside definitely been doing good. Over 100,000 streams on Spotify. I can't complain about that. Proof doing pretty good too. It's going up there. It's a newer track. It's a fresh track. It's a drill beat. It's a lot of stuff that people can relate to. A lot of real music. Just collabing like I always been wanting to do. Collab with the folks and other artists that's out here doing their thing.
Lit. Any music videos out there, you know what I mean? What's the latest music video that you got out there?
Honestly, the latest video I got is a while ago. I had the music videos to me is like real creative. When it comes to video, I like to be in tune with the person I'm working with, like somebody who I know for a little bit or somebody I met and we could vibe a little bit. Because with the videos, I come up with ideas, but I like somebody that could bounce ideas off me back and do what they got to do with the video and edit it and do their thing. So my last video actually wasn't for a while. It's probably been about like what's been 2025. Probably been about a good like 10 years since I dropped the actual video versus the music.
Yes, because you know what I mean. We started like around like the timing when we was giving out CDs and stuff.
Yeah,
and stuff. You know what I mean, so
and I had a lot of folks on them areas. I feel like COVID kind of deterred a lot of stuff because I knew some videographers and stuff like that. But then COVID came and everybody stopped doing what they was doing. So even the people I was looking at reaching out to, it's kind of was like, I don't know, and they picking back up. So it's like, just on the hunt for a videographer and somebody that, could just see my vision and add their little input into what I'm trying to create too. So that's just a stall on the videos part, but the music is producing still. It's still coming out, but as far as the vision part of it, I like a little help with the vision. So that's just me personally.
got you. What artists inspire you to start doing what you do with this rap music and everything?
So honestly, so I had this question a couple of times on some interviews I did, and I always just thinking about like celebrities and all types of stuff. But like I feel like the proper answer for this question, and especially because you know who I'm talking about, I would really say my dad.
Yeah.
Like I really say my dad
Rest in
definitely.
peace to GOAT, man.
Yes, sir. I would really say he actually was the one to bring me into this because he was DJing. We was always with like I ain't gonna say always, but we want him to like DJ events, and we seen like he was the music figure growing up. It wasn't like I
Big
seen
fact.
TV, but to see somebody in your house doing music, recording music, DJing, see the old little records and stuff like that in your house, like the bench full of them and stuff, and the actual DJ equipment, like just seeing the effort and stuff that go into it and the mixes like that was inspiring. Like, you know, it just got me into just that lane. Like it just opened that door for me. Like just to see somebody so close to you doing it and chasing their dream. So yeah,
True.
that definitely was I would have to say that's actually the proper answer.
Yo, his dad, bro, I ain't gonna lie. His dad was our number one fan. Rest in peace to the GOAT. He's a GOAT out in Jersey. Everybody know about him out in Jersey. That's the farmer. Everybody know
DJ
farmer.
Farmer.
DJ Farmer, you know what I mean? That's the original farmer of the farmer boys out there. If you don't know, you gonna get to know right now with us being on here, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He was the push behind all of us, man. Rest in peace to that GOAT right there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, what separates you from other artists?
What separates me from other artists is I feel like honestly I tune people out. Like me and your music, I'm listening to you because we actually got a friendship. You know what I mean? Some kind of something. You know what I mean? Like definitely a friendship over anything with me and AE the Great. But I knew him before AE the Great.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? It definitely is a friendship. So like yeah, if he drops something, I listen to you. If somebody else drops something, I listen to them. You know, my brother, a couple other artists drop something, I listen to them.
Right.
But it's like I don't really tap into what's going on right now. So like I hear the songs, but I don't hear the songs. I hear the songs to listen to it and be like, oh, this song is work, but not to try to compare myself to these people. So it's just like I'm able to like stay true to who I am as an artist and do music I like and do music I, you know, still produce beats that I like that's different from what's out here too. So like I feel like that separates me from a lot of people because a lot of people think adapting that you gotta be like this person or sound like this person or sound like this wave, and it's like I get with keeping up with it. Maybe the flow change, maybe the little, you know, the little hip rocking beat, whatever they want to call it, little drill beat, Baltimore club beats, whatever they want to call it
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
But like you still can, you know, finesse the song the way how it's gonna fit with your supporters. Like,
Big
cause
fact.
yeah,
Um, talking about like us and stuff. When do you remember when you first met me? You know what I mean, if you could give you know what I mean, a snap back to your first memory when you first met me.
all right. So when I first met Bam, give you a little quick backstory. So I just started producing. I wasn't rapping on beats. I just started producing. I produced a song called Boom. I had the beat. I had my verse on there. It was recorded out of the kitchen of my house. Like I wasn't finesse. It was no studio, no nothing. And my brother actually basically was the person that introduced me and being together because they were together inside of a. I don't say it was like a group, but they were all like artists that were like together and they were all performing. They was all going places. They was under, I guess, the same management. If I ain't saying the wrong thing,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
say the wrong
same
thing.
management. We was under like an agency that was getting us a lot of shows and everything. I mean, management K and us.
Yeah, K and S definitely. And my brother basically he went over to Bing House to record the song "See You Go." With him with my brother R left and my dad, and that's actually a tough song. Y'all check that out. It's available everywhere too. "See You Go." Ching Bing, that was the name
Yeah, I
then.
had me on my Michael Jackson on that
Yeah.
joint back then. I had me singing, oh, see, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I had me on
if
my
you see
Michael
Bing, if you
Jackson on
see
that
Ching
joint.
Bing, that's AE the Great. It's the same
Mm-hmm.
person. So basically, I went over there with my brother to so he could record his song. You know, I thought he was a dope artist. You know, I like like the vibe and all that. So it just was like I had this song sitting here for like a while, and I'm like, let me see what he can do with this song because he that guy. So let me see what he can do with this song. So I told him like, yo, I got this track, I got an open feature. I want to get it out there. It's not mixed, mastered or nothing. I'm like, just I'm gonna let you hear it and do what you gotta do. And I played the track and he bodied that joint. Like he said I got a verse for that already. I'm already ready for this track, and he straight like literally when I tell you he bodied that shit, and like I really would say less than that, less than like 30 minutes. Like you came like quick with it,
Yeah,
and he
that
laid his
kind.
verse, and that joint was fire ever since, and that was literally how I met AE the Great. Like that's how I came into even any kind of encounters with him, features with him, music stuff, performances, all that. Like we took that song everywhere. We performed everywhere with this song. Like we popped out at block parties, different states, anywhere we could think of that we could get a booking at. We popped out there and we performed the song, and I'm grateful for that song because honestly, that's the first song that I had. I used to let niggas listen to this song at McDonald's when I was
Yeah.
working at McDonald's in their headset, and niggas was like, "This shit is work." So that's why like it actually was like my first, I would say, song that got me put on. So yeah, so it definitely was a good look, and I definitely appreciate the feature. So that's how we met, and I'm happy I actually got to say like, "Yo, you want to hop on this track?" Because it definitely was the right person.
I definitely appreciate you because at that time I was looking for a certain type of sound, and then you just came up out of nowhere with that song, and we just snapped with that song. Like we hit with that joint. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, we was performing that shit from like New Jersey, Philly, Delaware. I mean, we was going back and forth everywhere performing that. You know what I mean? So going to when we did that song, you know what I mean? I wanted to ask, what do you prefer, freestyling or writing?
So I never claimed to be a freestyler. Not a freestyler. I'm actually a producer first. I rap second, and I'm definitely write down my lyrics. I like to make songs more versus freestyling. I can make a freestyle if I wanted to, but I feel like freestyling take a certain mentality to come off the dome with it. A certain talent. I feel like freestyling is like a different kind of talent that people have. So I don't got that talent. I ain't never capped about it, never lied about it. I tried to do it. It just be sounding crazy. The sound be put together be sounding crazy. So I just stick to what I'm best at, and I'm best at listening to a beat, getting the vibe of the beat, and flowing on the beat. So yeah, I'm not a freestyler. I definitely am 100% a writer.
When did you realize you wanted to take your craft and what you love to do to like another level?
All right, so after we did Boom, right?
Yeah.
I dropped a song called "Start My Show," and after I did start my show, I was messing with Coast to Coast at that point in time. So Coast to Coast is like a place you go do showcases and stuff. You could do contests and things like that. So I entered like two contests with them with two of my songs. So I actually end up winning.
You won that joint. I remember
Yeah,
you winning that joint. I was
uh-huh.
about to say that right now.
Yeah, I actually ended up winning the video showcase, and they gave me it's like a ticket basically to Miami, their annual convention, stuff like that. We could perform, be artists, all types of stuff, get advice, industry advice. So once I got down there and I performed, and I actually didn't even win down there. I went down there and performed, and it was like I didn't even perform, to be real with you. It was like there was so many people down there, I didn't even rank. So I was like, I wasn't mad about it. I just was enjoying the experience.
Yeah.
And when I came,
Networking.
yeah, when I came back to Jersey, I actually got a booking agent. I got a distribution deal, like straight to my email and everything. So once I ended started getting like stuff like that, that's when I was like, yeah, this is definitely something I got to keep putting my foot on because even though I'm not getting acknowledged there, it's always somebody that's what I mean. I felt like I had people that was actually rocking and appreciate with me. And I would just say my second attribute that I felt like I should keep my foot on the gas pedal was 2 years ago was signing with Entourage as putting out music, during that time and stuff like that, and just um, no videos like I stated, nothing like that, just pure music and promoting on my own, and getting signed to Entourage management. That was a big deal for me too. So that still let me know that years later I still got that I still got it where I can still turn a couple heads and get to where I need to be, get the right people behind me. So there's the two times I would say gave me that I need to step it up and go to the next level.
So right now, at the meanwhile, we gonna take a break and stay tuned to this advertisement that we got coming to you. One. Hey yo, what up? It's your boy AE the Great, and you are tuned into About Everything the podcast. This podcast was brought to you by Suffer to Success clothing brand. Hit them up on www.suffertosuccess.com and get in contact with Dave on Instagram. You dig me? Link right, boom, there, boom, there. You know what I mean? Wherever you need to see it. And you know what I mean? Get ducked out. Hey, yo, what up? It's your boy AE the Great, and you back on About Everything the podcast. You know what I mean? Back on here with H. Dez. Yep. You know what I mean? What project have you ever done holds the deepest, you know what I mean, the deepest impact in your life?
Um, I have to say my first project, start my show. 'Cause that's when I first started. Majority of those beats is beats that I made. Also on those songs, I got my brother on there, RLF, feature on one of the songs on there. I got I think if I'm not mistaken, that's the only feature I had on that project. I was real focused. It was I have a lot of drive now, but I had like that starter drive. I had like that. I felt like I was like experimenting in that area. Not in that area, in that era. I felt like at that time I just was like still finding out who I was as an artist, but still taking that risk to just put it out there and see what people think about it. But like, it was my like riskiest project basically, so I feel like that got the deepest connection to me because it had a lot of rewards, and it just was it was real, it was raw, it was just what I was making in the house, beats I was making, started spitting on them, recording them, putting them on the album. Next song I made, recorded, put on the album. So we're really just like, let's put this together and see what they're gonna think about it type of genre.
What's the biggest obstacle courses that you had to face as being an independent artist?
I'd say the biggest obstacle, of course, I face as being an independent artist is just trying to I guess coming from Camden, just trying to get people to listen to a different kind of sound. I'm not like a trap rapper or nothing like that. Like I'll talk my stuff every here and there, but I'm not like a trap rapper. I don't talk about selling drugs. I'm not talking about killing people. I'm not talking about what the norm was. So it's like just trying to break that barrier and cross over to me living right next to Camden. That's gonna be my general audience, my friends and everything like that at first. And I'm just coming with a whole different party turn up kind of vibe. And especially in like 2010, 2011, like that wasn't really that common back then where people it was good music, partying music, but they were like mainstream artists. It wasn't really no indie artists out here trying to put out party turn up music. And that's what I called it then was turn up music. So that's that's what would be my hardest obstacle. And even today it's still kind of like the same thing. Just staying in my own lane, trying to still produce that same kind of vibe when you got just a main focus of music these days is like, it's a lot of females winning these days.
Mhm.
It's a lot of like club party music that's going on right now, which is actually my lane, which is crazy. I like turn up party music. But it's still just like a different kind of vibe. So just trying to put my fit my music in, I guess, is my hardest obstacle into today's music or even back then's music.
Big fact. What advice can you give some artists as in trying to fit into that's struggling to fit into this like type of era of music?
I feel like if you struggling to fit into something, I feel like it just you probably doing the wrong thing. Like not to say it like that, but you probably overthinking the process or you probably not believing in yourself enough because my advice to myself was I was making beats. People like my beats, but like I said, it didn't fit the kind of music they was rapping to. That's how they felt about it, which is respectable. But I mean, I was gonna take so many no's on me offering beats to people before I just started rapping on my own beats. So it's just like just believe in yourself. Like if you feel like you got something hot going on, you got something, you got a vibe or anything like that, or you got your own wave and you believe in your wave, just keep pushing for it. Cause if you going like the people gonna respect it regardless. Good music is good music. So it might not be something that they're used to or they heard, but people gonna always respect good music and just keep pushing in your own lane. Don't try to think that because you not winning now or because you not that top artist now that people is not listening. Because it's a whole world out here. It's not just your area that you living in. So like just keep pushing your craft, keep exposing your music and distribute. Can you say the word? Distribute.
Distributing your
Yeah, I
music
don't know.
the right way.
I don't know. I can't
Distribute
even
your
say the
music
word.
the right
Yeah,
way.
like
You
do
dig
your
me?
footsteps, do your research. Get pay your fees and your money that you gotta spend on the proper stuff, and get yourself out there to different audiences because you thinking your music ain't selling where you at. I mean, you just a different artist. It's the whole world. It's different genres. It's all type of stuff. Like just believe in what you're doing and just like he said, promote your stuff and distribute it the right way, and you gonna get a reaction. You gonna see what's going on. You gonna see who where your crowd is at. So keep pushing.
Yeah, that was gonna cover like a little bit of the second half of that same question that I had. What type of like advice would you give to like the audience out here that's watching about everything the podcast, that's starting music or starting any type of hustle that they're doing, you know what I mean, to start striving and doing what they want to do, you dig me? Whether it's rapping, singing, dancing, making clothes, you know what I mean, any of that.
Yeah. So still stemming off what I said before, just believe in yourself. It's nobody gonna see your vision but you. So you gotta definitely like just stand 10 toes on whatever you believe in, and just get like get focused, have a plan, know
Big
where you
plan.
trying to take it. Yes, know where you trying to take it. Know where like you got to know this kind of stuff before you even try to put it out to the world. Like you got to know where you trying to take it at. You got to know who you trying to bring it to. You got to know what part of the world you trying to get, what audience, what age range. You got to have everything mapped out because it's just you. And you get a team later on, but everybody that started in the beginning don't have no team. You got supporters, but the team is you. You the one that's brainstorming this idea. You the only one that see this vision. So my advice would just be properly plan out what you're doing. Take your time. What you're doing. Treat it like a baby. Take your time with it. Take care of it. Protect it. Don't you can take criticism and stuff, but still try to go for what you stick to the blueprint basically. So that's my advice. Just stick to your blueprint. And if it ain't working now, then it ain't gonna work tomorrow. Somebody can wake up tomorrow and discover your clues, discover your music, discover your business, discover anything. It just, especially in today's world, definitely push your dreams because
Big
social
facts.
media is crazy.
Big facts. Any type of side hustles you got going on right now?
Besides the music, side hustles, no, I'm just focused at work. Just trying to get my conductor license. Just going through the steps. It's like actually like a college course program. It's take like a year or some change to even get that. It's real vigorous. A lot of tests, a lot of training, a lot of qualifying. Like it's just a lot. So just besides my music, that's like my main focus. They take up a lot of my time. So if I don't
Yeah.
got enough time to do anything, my next side hustle would definitely be music and my job. I don't really have time for too much, especially because I'm revamping. So it's just like that takes a lot of time with the music, trying to figure that out, and then work just requires a lot of time.
Yeah, that conductors thing. I know a lot of people that do conductors, you know what I mean? And that's great to do. That's one thing I'll tell you is great to do. Shout out to my boy Tyrone out there. You know who he is, you know what I mean? Ty with the beard, baldy on top. My man in the conducting business and the railroad business, you know what I mean, and all that. My cousin Heck, he started on there. Now he out here, you know what I mean. He flipping houses with the 10X program, Grant Cardone, Carlos, and all of them. Um, yeah, so that's a great way to get your hustle going.
Yeah, I was about to say that's definitely a door opener.
And
That line of work right there is once you get a couple years in, you start getting a little seniority. You could start mapping your life out a little bit. They give you like a decent amount of time to yourself if you need personal days and stuff. It's definitely a great way to start like whatever you want to do.
yeah, I give a big respect to that. You know what I mean, because I give respect to every field of work out here, whether you a janitor, everything you do, but that conducting and all that stuff. I seen people give up their whole life, you know what I mean, give up time with their family and everything to be, I mean, dedicated to that job and everything. And people that invested in the things that I got around me right now, microphones, computers on deck, you know what I mean? Speakers that I got on deck, you know what I mean, that co-invested with me and all of this stuff right now. This comes from conducting money. This is not a joke. I'm not bullshitting. I put that on our Willow. I got that man up there and everything, you know what I mean? I put that on Willow and everything. Put that on my nigga Heck, you know what I mean? Put that on my nigga Tyrone and all that. That and a lot of this shit right here come from conducting money and everything, you know what I mean? Side hustles of what we do in life and everything, you know what I mean? And we put in towards the dream and everything. Um, but you know what I mean, where can the audience find you at? You know what I mean?
You can find me Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Title or Tidal. I never knew how to say it the right way. I guess it's
Tied out,
Title.
tied out,
Title.
that whole
YouTube.
shit.
Yeah, definitely that whole shit.
Mhm.
YouTube, YouTube Music. You can find me like pretty much everywhere. Amazon Music. All you gotta do is type in H space DIZ, H space DIZ. I will pop up. Instagram is AYCH underscore DIZ. So it's AYCH. So that's supposed to spell H. Sounding not the word H underscore DIZ. So it's HDiz. And that's pretty much it. I don't really get a Facebook out 'cause that's my personal little space right there. So I ain't gonna tell you to follow me on there because I might not accept the request. But definitely, if you trying to follow the music part, you know what I mean. And even like my just regular life, you go on Instagram, my page is open. It's not private, nothing like that. So you can see what I got going on. That's pretty much it. Though I had a Twitter, I deleted that. And Twitter kind of hard to be getting people up on like that. So or
Yeah, we
X is
about
what
to
it's
get
called
you back
now.
on the management tip right now. So
Yeah.
we
So
about to manage that.
I really revamped. I did like a 360 revamp. I started even my IG is a new page. Like I just started over with the whole social media and the look I'm trying. So everything new, but I just focus on IG and Facebook. Facebook is Halston Farmer is my real name. Halston HALSTON last name Farmer FARMER. Follow me on wherever you want to, but the real music and everything and updates and stuff like that is definitely on IG.
I mean, I'm definitely grateful to be a part about, you know what I mean, the revamp. We gonna call this about the revamp episode, you know what I mean? We revamping on this side. Any shout outs you wanna give to anybody out there?
Yeah, most definitely. So first and foremost, give a shout out to my boy AE the Great. Definitely out here still working. It's definitely good to see somebody that's you I ain't gonna say started with because we both was doing our own thing before we met, but somebody that you knew for a while that's still on the hustle and the grind. And this podcast is a whole nother lane that he definitely like striving in. Like he's definitely doing his thing in here. He's definitely getting the guests and stuff like that coming through and rolling on consistent basis. Like he got a lot of respect in his podcast game and he got a nice setup here. It's really like good to see him still in his element, but like growing. Like he's still doing the music, he's still making the beats, and then he got this podcast. Like a lot of people don't get to even have a podcast for as long as he had it for. Like I be noticing and looking at stuff. People have it for like a week, 2 weeks, and they be gone. Like he's legit. Like he legit. Like it's not a lot of legit people out here, and he definitely legit. Like his shit's in order. He know he got going on. Like his shit's legit. And it's not a lot. I like working with professional people in that sense. Like so, he's definitely gonna be my first shout out, and especially for that Boom collab that basically got my career started. Cause that was my first song. So that's definitely my first shout out. My second shout out would be on my shirt right here, my hoodie. Black Period by Michael Antonio. He's definitely doing his thing out here. Got his stuff in
Big
Lenox
shout out. We
Mall.
about to throw his shit right on the head. Wham.
Uh-huh. He got his clothes in Lenox Mall in Atlanta. He doing his thing. First year sales is booming. He got hats, hoodies. Um, he makes like females like I don't really know what to call it, but like the little one piece Johns where they got, little you just stick your feet in it and go all the way up to your shoulders. Like no little jaws. Like he definitely putting his work in and seeing good results from that. So my second shout out, third shout out definitely to my brother. There's no particular order. So my third shout out be to my brother too. RLF definitely always supporting me. Still doing his thing since we was young. My first feature and everything that I had was my brother. Us doing our beats and stuff, coming up together, figuring this out. We used to rap over Nintendo beats. Wrestling beats, stuff, instrumentals. Like we used to make songs, everything over it. We don't care what it was. So I definitely shout out him. Shout out to my boy DJ Jamar out here, definitely coming up, DJing all over Philly, DJing out in New York. Home DJ is 711 Lounge on 711 Snyder Street. DJ there every night at the after hour. So he definitely puts in the work. Definitely is a inspiration to see him too come from. He's an artist too, so he's a singer. So for him to like the same kind of thing you doing, transition to something else, and see him like do good at it, that's always a good feeling. So, just off the top of my head, that'd be my shout outs. Just I could think of like automatically. There's a couple other people out here doing their thing, but just off the top, that's the people that just pop in my head.
But, man, I appreciate you for coming out and everything. Back to where they could find you. You could find him at H Diz. Everywhere the music, just look him up. H Diz, look up Boom. How you got
Definitely
Boom?
got Boom.
You got Boom tagged up as my old joint, right? My old
Yeah,
name, right?
yeah. So if y'all really know AE the Great, y'all know the old artist name, Ching Bang.
Ching Bang Jr., you dig me?
Yes, sir. So that's if you're looking at that song, do not type in AE. If you just type in H Diz Boom, it's gonna pop up.
I am the Jesus of that aura. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. But definitely if you definitely need to hear that, because y'all need to hear that song, it's definitely a bop. Like that song definitely goes in. Definitely a classic. If y'all want to see how we flowed as just meeting each other and just flowing on the track, it's crazy.
So looking up his music, looking up everybody's music that been on this show lately, you could look them up as they artist name, you dig me? You look him up as H Diz featuring Ching Bang Jr. Boom. You will find it literally directed. I'm gonna type it right there, and it'll probably be on the description. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And then from there, you find the artist topic. You know what I mean? Artist topic, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, you're gonna be able to find that and everything. I appreciate my man H Diz for coming through to this episode of About Everything the Podcast. We doing this organically, straight from the streets, straight raw. And we gonna give you what you need. Not what you want, but what you need. And a little of what you want, though. You dig me? A little, a lot of what you want, but more of what you need. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you, my brother, man.
Anytime, man. You already know I was like anytime.
We about to lay down a little freestyle, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Drop that shit, give it to the people.
Sir.
And all that shit. We gonna hit them with some wild magic.
At AE the Great Production.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go. They can't fuck with me. They can't fuck with me. I know they sick of me. The rest is
Hey, yo,
history.
Grace, why you do that for?
They can't fuck with me, no they won't. Say no they won't, they really sick of me. Like a sore throat, the rest is history. I am the GOAT. Think he gon' hold that note like a pistol to your nose. You fit, we gon' expose. Entourage got shown love, they signed a kid I got, but y'all been fell off like a pair of lugs or a Hellcat, y'all just lost. Honestly, I'm tired of beat woke me up, man, it's fire. Hustlers I admire, which death to a liar. The streets really washed up, we ain't gon' talk about that. Rockin' hits, big TikTok, sharing pics on Snapchat. We need an app called Cat, bet nobody download that. Or app called Rat, niggas probably die off that. Flex, big, moving, silence. But if I'm silent, I might be a problem. I'm popping 2 albums, the streets in 100,000. If I'm lying, then I'm dying. But you see, I'm still alive and excuses still providing. Like power, I'm always plotting. 3 sets of hits, cause you watching. Do shit more time by clock it. My next move gon' be my best move, and I been had it. Talk about a power play, the power ball, I been had it. Excuses still providing. Like power, I'm always plotting. 3 sets of hits, cause you watching. Do shit more time by clock it. My next move gon' be my best move, and I been had it. Talk about a power play, the power ball, I been had it.